Okay, another quick video about tangent. We've been doing a lot of work with tangent in the classroom out of the book, and I just wanted to show you again how to be able to solve for sides using tangent. Now, let's pretend that we have a triangle like this, and we know that this side is equal to 5, and we want to know what this side is equal to. Now, since we know both angles, and in fact, if we know one angle of a right triangle other than the 90 degree, which is right here, then we always will know the other one because it's just 90 minus that angle. So this is a situation that we're going to see fairly often. And you can solve this in two different ways. And hopefully, when we do solve this in two different ways, you're going to say, oh, well, then that means that we will get the same answer either way. So one is that we can say that we're standing at the angle 58. And if we're standing at that angle, then we would say the tangent of 58 equals, and tangent always equals the opposite side over the adjacent. So x over 5. Okay? Because from 58, there's the opposite, and the adjacent just means right next to. All right. So if the x is on the top, well, that means x divided by 5. And so we have to multiply both sides by 5 to get rid of that. And I can take my calculator and just go 5 times tangent 58. And that's just what those numbers, what those buttons are for on your calculator. So I'm just going to put in 5 times tangent 58. And I end up coming up with x equals 8.001. So 8. So we get that x equals 8. Wonderful. Now, let's see if we can do this a different way. Now, instead of standing at the 58, let's say we chose to stand at the 32 instead. So we'd say, all right, tangent 32 equals opposite over adjacent. So in this case, though, the 32, the opposite of 32, will be a 5, and the adjacent will be an x. So this will be 5 over x. Now, if we have a 5 over x, what we're going to do is we're going to multiply both sides by x. That cancels those. And then we're going to divide both sides by tangent 32. And remember, those kind of go together. It's just a number is what it is. So we're going to divide this side by tangent 32. And this ends up equaling x, not 8. X equals 5 divided by tangent 32. It's the same as thinking about, oh, we're just taking the x and whatever's on the other side, swapping places. But this is the math that's going on. So, again, I'm going to take my calculator and I'm going to go 5 divided by tangent 32 equals, and sure enough, I end up coming up with equals 8.001, or 8. And so this is how we can solve to try to find whatever side we want in a right triangle using tangent. We'll talk later on about solving for things with hypotenuse and such like that. But for right now, if we know one leg of a triangle and we know the angle, we can use tangent to be able to solve for that. Okay, see you in class.